one of the best smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the Kansas City Chiefs. Alongside Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go from Arrowhead. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Unbalanced look to the left here on first down. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll get about 4 to the 29.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Yellow. Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors.
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got it! And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes Ford on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10 at
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completion, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Quick throw here is complete. And he's in! Touchdown, Chiefs. That's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Now Punter to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chiefs will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So now it's Punter following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes Ford on the return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. Threw him up to the sideline at the 45. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big game, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
Off play action.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got the 1st down and more than that. And he's in. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Bears. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Bears are on the board. It's now 14-7. Ready to go once more as the kick's away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll begin here on the ground. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Second and inches.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. Yellow. Yellow. Hey, Ripley, Ripley.
Here's a first carry to their running back, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And not much there. Quick defense, held to no gain.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the Bears' 48-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Yellow. Fight down these two. Fight down these two. Hey, 57. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have the first down yardage. The stop made at the 31, but a new set of downs. First down picked up.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Hey, 15, 15, 15.
A first down throw for Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and less than a yard.
Yellow.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. Yellow. Hero, 15. Yellow. Hey, 43. Strike.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to be 4th down.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on 3rd and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. That's taken in. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
The thing that that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play call. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Mahomes. This one caught at the 4. And he's got another one. Touchdown, KC. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will take a 21-7 lead.
Harrison Butker to kick
So
off
now it's
for
Butker
Kansas City.
following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes Ford on the return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Off he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Williams. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Robe Ogunje, the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. Got the hook up there to Ogunje. And he's going to have the Bears first down. They convert in style there. Big play on fourth and long.
That's good. For the Bears.
Filthy.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A run with Benson. Not much there, a yard or two down to the 48. Ashton Jelani that time, able to bring him down. Second down, they need 7. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. A play fake. Now Williams. This is intercepted. It's the former Cal Bear, Noel Williams. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because You're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Attack, attack!
First and 10 for Mahomes. Got it open downfield on the crossing route. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, KC.
Yellow. Hey, color. Yellow. Right now, boys.
Now a give up the middle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. It is 2nd and 9.
Yellow, hey, 57. All right, go, Lou, Eddie. Hey, yellow, hey, go going. Hey, 57 color. Right side.
Patrick to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Now 3rd and 5.
Fight on these two. All right, go, Lou, Eddie. 15. Yellow. Hey, ribble it. Right side.
They go play action with Mahomes. Oh, they couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal.
All right, go, Lou, Eddie.
Here's a run.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
15. 80.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. To the goal line and in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. His 6th touchdown now for the season. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes Ford on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. On the run to the right. There's a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early.
A big hole inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 75 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Throwing on second down, Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One play, one first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. To the left side in the hands of Wright.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On the ground, it's Benson. Has some room inside the 30. And he'll take this one in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Chicago. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Bears are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Worthy to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Yellow. Right.
Start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Mahomes now on second down. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Play. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday. Fight on these two. Come back.
On third down, Mahomes. It's out to the flat, and it's complete. good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's going to have the Chiefs' 1st down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going. A handoff as they try to run it here. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Yellow! Attack! Arch of blue, lady! Right side!
There he goes. Inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down. They keep beating him. 15 more on the ground. And another 1st down.
Starting to see a back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Hey, yellow, hey, go on, Eddie! Yellow! Yellow! Good side!
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Bears' 18-yard line.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
Hey, 15! Right side!
On the ground, that is Rashard Smith. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points. We know from talking to these coaches this week, Mike, that they think they got themselves a steal. They got this young rookie maybe a little later in the draft than a lot of people expected. And I'll tell you what, they're not complaining. They think they've got themselves a starter and a star for a long time.
2nd and 11.
Yellow! Come back! 50, yellow! Good side!
Now Mahomes. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get free.
well-made field goal. Butker back on the field to send this one away. Here comes Ford on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got on the heads, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I lean on my little house drill. All that rapper pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All the folks in here, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm on a nigga with me quick, working on the phones, even at a time. Let it go.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. They'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Well, that helps to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here's we start the second half.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Third and 2. Here we go. Here's Williams. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. Still on his feet. And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long. To the perimeter, he got Odunze on the out. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Going for it all. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Yellow.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up second and 1 at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's second and a yard.
Hey, rip list. Hey, Sunday on Sunday on. Yellow, come back. 15. Why? What's that?
Here's Mahomes. That is caught. Touchdown, Chiefs. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Score, Chiefs 38, Bears 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes Ford on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter. Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Out on these two. Hey, 15. Hey, 43. Yellow. I go blue, 15. Yellow. Strike.
1st down throw. Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. And he will get into the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Makes the score, Chiefs.
Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. They'll go play action here with Williams. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
So at this point in the game, Mike, offensively, I think for the offensive coordinator and the quarterback and everyone, they're just trying to build on something. Can you generate an explosive play? Can you bring just a little bit of energy to the huddle and to the sideline? Because throughout most of this game, not a whole lot's gone right.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the first down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
Mahomes on first down. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. Montez Sweat in there to drop him as he registers sack number 4 on the season.
Hey, color. I've got blue lady.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. Quick throw, taken in, and that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Yellow. Hide on these two.
Throwing now, Mahomes. Moving outside the pocket. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Hey, 57, 50. Hide on these two. Hey, 15. Wait. 15. Yellow.
Mahomes to throw it on fourth down. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he is going to have a Chiefs first down. That was something else. Big pickup on 4th and long. And they get a new center down. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Already know I got the go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the go.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Kansas City. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Here comes Ford on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25. Yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Benson. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. This one, a deep shot for Rice. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. the hook up there to Odunze. And he will go all the way. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Bears. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Bears will get just a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Come back! Wait! Why? It's bullshit! I got him. That's me. Yellow! Attack! Hey, ribble it! Hey, Ripley! Right side!
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
Yellow!
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That is hot down the field. It's Worthy. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down.
At the 9-yard line.
Hey, 43. Hey, Yellow, hey, go gun. Good shot.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay that he's stopped the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there.
Harrison Butker.
So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Makes the score. Chiefs 59. Bears 21. Harrison Butker in a kickoff for Kansas City.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes Ford on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. What pressure gets there, and down he goes. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Williams to throw on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. They'll put Loveland in motion. 3rd and long. Here's Williams. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. indeed go. It's Williams. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. That's gonna be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Yellow. Hey, 15. Yellow. Right side.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete.